Yeah, my name is George Clark. I live in Oneida, New York. Snowbanks have been building up down here, and unfortunately our budget in the city took out the snowbanks. I mean, we all got to make sacrifices. And somebody suggested, well, why don't we get a bunch of people together and do it ourselves? I thought it was a great idea, so at open mic night on Friday night, right around the corner from BOM, we made an announcement. Anybody who wanted to do a little community service, come on down, we're going to remove some snowbanks. We're actually taking them away from the place here. This is a better hearing. A lot of the elderly get their hearing aids serviced and whatnot here, so it seems like a good spot. Elderly can get out easily on the sidewalk instead of stepping into the road. We're taking it from here where it's not wanted. We're going about a block and a half back where there's a hill where all the kids like to slide. So we're taking the snow and putting it on the hill where the kids like to slide, kind of recycling the snow, as it were. But yeah, a good community effort, you know, for a good community, and glad to be a part of it.
So the sidewalks are pretty clear. I mean, what's the issue?
When you pull up here, heading north, and you pull up here, you'll see that you can't get out of your car on the passenger side. Most of the elderly that come here are getting out of the passenger side. So, you know, it's just going to make it more convenient for them, a little bit safer, better for the business, because people can get here, park and get out onto the sidewalks, you know, safely. So, not any big deal. Sunday seemed like a good day to do it. You know, low traffic downtown, you know, that type of deal. We're not impeding any traffic going anywhere, so I think it's a good thing to do for, you know, for the community.
So now it sounds like it is kind of a safety issue here, and you know, I know that there was a common council meeting. I mean, how come they don't see that this is a big issue? I think that they probably do see it's a big issue, but then again, they will work long and hard on a budget this year, and as it turned out, it was an 8% increase with some budget cuts, and unfortunately, the snowbanks was taken out of the budget. I mean, we're tough economic times, you know. Even all little cities are having a tough time. So I think it's a good way for anybody in the community to help out, you know, if you can, and this seems like a good way to do it. So that's why we're here. Now, living here yourself, are they bigger this year than other years?
Oh, I've seen them a lot bigger. I have, and you know, when they used to remove them, they waited until they got sizable enough to remove. But no, I've seen them a lot higher. And like I said, I think they're not going to remove them this year because it's out of the budget. They're going to do nothing but get higher. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet in the whole snowstorm, so you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
You said, is this a statement to try and get back in the budget to get the city to do this themselves?
No, not really. This is just a community effort, you know, hometown. You got to think local, you know, it's just a way to work. It's good, all the way around, it's good. Everybody seems to be having a pretty good time, and hopefully we'll send somebody, maybe you, some hot chocolate. How's that sound?
Being a business owner and, you know, living in the community, what's the word that, what are people saying about this? I mean, do people want these removed?
Actually, I can't believe it's as hot of a topic as it is, but it is. In my opinion, there's a lot hotter topics to be discussing, but it's a safety issue. I mean, it really is. People express their concerns to the council, and listen, the council, they were put there by the people, but they're also responsible for, you know, spending the tax dollars wisely. And, you know, like I said, budget cuts, try to keep the tax increase as low as they could, but they had to, some things have to get put on the chopping block, and unfortunately, this was one of them. There's a number of things that were but this was one of them. And this is something we can do. I mean, you know, it's not rocket scientists, you know. I mean, we're just a bunch of guys out here, manual labor, having a pretty good time, you know, shoveling snow, doing the best we can do. Try not to spill any snow.
I heard about the controversy with snow. Now, it's never been a real problem downtown. We have this aging population. And I think if the city won't step up and fulfill its responsibility, we'd go to the citizens and talk to them. These guys actually came on board to help, to step up and do what the city should do. Of course, they can't afford to do this every summer. And it still is a job of the city to step up, take care of this stuff. But at least today they're making an effort to help out the seniors and into the better hearing center. And hopefully next time we do something, more people will show up.
Yes, I am the representative from the 5th Ward in the Common Council of the City of Oneida.
Are we in the 5th Ward?
No, we're actually in the 6th Ward.
So,
Are you Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat.
so why did you come out here today?
Well, I thought this was a great effort. It was something that needed to be done. This has kind of been a hot topic for the last couple of weeks. It was cut out of our budget. I wasn't one that agreed with that. I was at the meetings, but I wasn't one that agreed with it. That's why part of why I endorsed the proposal. I think it's very commendable of these people out here that are doing this. Engineered by George Clark to start this, and we're doing it here in front of the hearing aid place because this is a place that's frequented by the elderly, and it's a little harder for them to get out of the road and get in here. So that's why we started here.
So being a member of the Common Council, can you give us a little bit of the background of the story?
Well, I mean, it all started when there had to be budget cuts made to keep our taxes down. But there were some things that different council people fought for that they thought should have been kept in the budget. This was one of the things that I thought should have stayed here. The original budget amount was $8,500, but it was only an estimation. So if the banks didn't come this year, the $8,500 wouldn't have been spent. And actually it was money that was put in there from last year's budget.
So this is the 2009 budget?
Correct, yes.
What was the vote on the budget there for this?
The budget, well, the total budget was a 4-2 vote. There was 4 for, and 2 of us against it.
What was the reasoning behind the support with cutting this out of the budget?
Well, it was just to cut taxes. That's all it really was. We had a tax increase proposed of over 20%, which is kind of outrageous in a small city like this. So we went through and looked at the budget and cut it down, and this was one of the items that was cut. Not necessarily something I agree with, but it happened.
So since then, talk about the public's response to that decision.
Well, the public's kind of been outraged a little bit about the banks. Not because of the height of them, because of how wide they are. It pushes the cars further out in the road. And not all the business owners downtown have the money to hire a bobcat and a dump truck and a payloader to come in here and remove this. Some of if you look down the street, the bank has got that all cleaned out, but they're a lot bigger entity than a lot of these small mom and pop places.
So most recently, this topic was brought up at the last Common Council meeting on Tuesday, right?
Correct.
Talk about what happened there.
Well, it was brought up by our fire chief. One of the local business owners here had said that he had some safety concerns with the people that frequent his business. And so he brought it to the fire chief. The fire chief brought it to our Common Council meeting, and it became a hot topic. Actually, it was called a political topic, which is just totally wrong.
A lot of people had a lot to say about it?
Well, a lot of the officials had a lot to say. There were some people in the audience that had some things to say, but there was more things said. You know, a lot of people approach us on the streets and ask us why.